Brian Strachari, the Flyers win last night. FlyerDelphia.com, part of SportsTalkPhilly.com. And they lived to see another day, Brian. I was glad to see the fight. Michael Neuwirth giving them a little jolt in the arm last night. Did we see enough to think that this series could get interesting?
Well, I mean, I picked the Caps at 6 to begin with, but like many of you, I had thought that the series was over after 3. Not that they weren't capable of winning a game in the series, but you say you'll never know. I just think that they played a really good game last night, and they still held on, being outshot 13-4 in that third period, especially those last 7 minutes in front of Neuwirth, which just had to be taxing for the Flyers defense. Hey, if what you do is you get those tired cliches out. You take them one game at a time. You win tomorrow night, and anything can happen back on home ice. So We'll see what happens. But I'm most likely I think the Flyers are not going to win the series.
I agree, but I had the Capitals in 6 as well. But what the aesthetics of that game was different last night, and I guess the main thing, as Dave Haxtell said after the game, was they only had 2 penalties last night, and they made some adjustments on the penalty kill, the 2 that they had.
Yeah, and exactly. I mean, we talked about it before at the beginning of the series when we were trying to preview the series. Was the big thing was the Caps had a top 5 power play and a top 3 penalty kills. So special teams, like a lot of playoff contests, would be the difference. Going into last night, the Caps were 8 for 17 on the man advantage. The Flyers were 0 for 13. Well, the Flyers get on the board first with their first power play goal. By the way, the first time the Caps have allowed a playoff goal in 2 playoff seasons. They did very well against the Islanders last year as well. And then, again, the Caps only get 2 power plays last night. Flyers stay out of the box. And you mentioned the way they attacked on their penalty kill. They were sagging, especially in Game 3, tremendously, sitting back. Alex Ovechkin having his way out there. The Flyers attacked the box much more fervently last night, keeping the Caps to the outside and really playing a much better style on the penalty kill.
Brian Strachari, FlyerDelphia.com, as the Flyers win last night, and they lose Scott Laughton in the game last night. A scary moment there. He went to the hospital. They had to bring him to Jefferson. I believe he's okay, but it puts the Flyers in a tough spot in the lineup moving forward here. They had a double shift last night. What do they do going forward?
Well, I mean, Colin McDonald's going to take his, you look back and forth on those 4 lines. But, again, it's all hands on deck right now, not to minimize Scott Laughton's contributions at any stretch. But, he wasn't a full-time player for the Flyers this season. I think the good thing about it is he is okay, and thank God it could have been worse out there. But, you saw Dave Haxtell shuffle the lines last night. Braden Shen back on that first line. Michael Raffle up with Jake a little bit, so it changed things a little bit, and I think that worked out. Sometimes, like you would, when you brought me on, the shot in the arm, I think sometimes when things aren't going well, when you're down 3-0, you need to change a few things up, and I think that first line played much better. Simmons got his first 2 points of the series last night, both assists, and Claude Giroux had a better game up front. They made a great play on the Gostisbehere goal to get the Flyers up 1-0. So you see some line changes out there. I think the big story was Michael Neuwirth was amazing, especially in the third period. He made the saves to keep the Flyers first in the game and secure the lead. Good goaltending will take you far.
No doubt, and that was a big thing. But I also thought being at home last night in that game, they did a lot of line matching last night. You saw a lot of Michael Raffle on that second line last night. You don't get that opportunity as much when you're on the road.
Well, you get that last change at home, which is key. You're right. But let's go back to game number 1. And people are forgetting about this, but I think it needs to be said. For whatever people want to talk about Sean Couturier and his offensive deficiencies, his injury really had a snowball or domino effect on the way the Flyers play hockey. He was your best defensive forward. He would be sticking to Ovechkin like he did with Sidney Crosby before and Malkin and everything else on the team's best player. He also was your second-line center on the power play and a guy that was really good on the faceoffs. All that pressure now goes even to more minutes on players like Claude Giroux and Wayne Simmons. So it's a kind of an effect there, and you need guys like Raffle and even McDonald last night to play good defensive hockey in their forward spot. So let's not I mean, I know Sean Couturier isn't up for any scoring awards here, but his defensive prowess really changed the complexion of how the Flyers play defense in
Right,
this series.
and that goes a little bit to Lawton's injury because he's really in the lineup because Couturier is out. So now you're really going to the third option in that spot.
Yeah, but I tell you, what does it say about the Flyers who they think R.J. Umberger, who's just too slow and a defensive liability? That's why they put McDonald in there instead. So, again, you never want to use excuses. You'll never hear Dave Hextall say that, especially in the media. It's got to hurt sometime, but, again, next guy up, to use a Chip Kelly phrase.
Yeah, Brian Startari, FlyerDelphia.com. You mentioned McDonald. He has been very good. In not only in the game last night, but in the series. And he was a guy that, was down in the AHL earlier. Gostisbehere scored. They got 2 goals from defenders last night. They still struggled to put the puck in the net with their forwards.
Yeah, again, that's the other McDonald. You're right, Andrew MacDonald, who got that monster contract back in 2014 that
6 year, $30 million.
Yeah, it's insane. But to his credit, last night he blocked 2 shots. He had saw 20 minutes of ice time last night. He had 29 shifts, which I believe was just one behind Claude Giroux, the most on the defense. He had 29 shifts last night. He even played a little bit shorthanded, and really played well last night. McDonald, for all the guff he's taken in the media and everywhere else, he's really played well. I think playing along Gostisbehere has helped his game a little bit, but Andrew McDonald definitely has improved his game. And again, getting the goal last night was good to see for him.
Michael Neuvirth held up last night. The Flyers win 2-1. Neuvirth will be back in goal. You got to assume we've probably seen the end of Steve Mason for this season. Neuvirth, played very well. We'll see tomorrow night right here on 97.3 ESPN. We'll have more on this game, of course, on tomorrow as the Flyers and Capitals Game 5 in Washington tomorrow night. If they make it to a Game 6 on Sunday, you'll hear it here on 97.3. The coverage starts at 3 p.m. on Sunday. Brian Startari and the guys at FlyerDelphia.com have plenty more on the series, part of SportsTalkPhilly.com. B-Star, it's always good, man.
All right, Mike, thanks a lot. I'll be down in your neck of the woods tomorrow playing Atlantic City Country Club tomorrow morning.
See, you should have let me know. I would have woken up. Actually, tomorrow I am up nice and early. All right, man.
I just did. All right.
You don't want me playing with you anyway. You don't want me out there.
All right, you hack.
Take care, my man.